Hi guys, and welcome to Trading Card Talk with myself, Connor, at Grady Groudon, and...
At Bayset Tom. Go follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, I thought he might say that. So yeah, go do that. But anyway, today we're going to talk about evolutions. We've seen a lot of submitted this month, isn't it? I would say after Hidden Fates, probably the second biggest set.
Yeah, German Bayset.
German base set, maybe,
yeah, but then Evolutions, yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
especially from modern stuff.
100%.
And Evolutions, it came out in 2016 with loads of furore. Everyone loved it. It was supposed to be the new base set. And basically, we just want to talk about how collectible it is. The second part of this video, we're going to talk about the Neo cards potentially coming back. Would Pokemon be brave enough to bring us a full master set of Neo? Like
Neo Reloaded.
We were talking about Neo Reloaded. We were talking Neo. But then we realised we were just talking the Matrix. So it was useless.
Neo Revolutions instead of Revelations.
Neo Revolutions actually is probably, I would say, the best name you've come up with so far.
That's again a Matrix thing.
Or Neo. I think Neo Evolutions even. I mean, it's very basic.
Neo Evolutions.
Yeah, Neo Evolution. Okay. However, whatever it's going to be called, we would like to, have a look at that concept and whether Pokemon should do it and whether they will do it. It'll be interesting. We'll start off with Evolutions because it seems like submitters are interested in Evolutions right now.
Yeah.
So the background is it was released in 2016. Pokemon Go had come out about the same time.
Yeah, Pokemon Go took the world by storm. People were walking off cliffs, walking into traffic. They were crashing cars. Everything was going mental for the Pokemon hype.
Yep, and then Pokemon very cleverly, I might add, basically re-released the base set.
Do you want some nostalgia with that game?
Yeah, do you want some? Yep. So you could go into the shop and for normal prices, you could open up your base set packs.
Yeah, and you even got the added benefits of reverses.
You got reverses, you got EXs, and you got your normal cool stuff that you'd get in a modern set.
Yeah.
So it's trying to push people to the new stuff, but then at the same time you got the nostalgia hit from the Charizard base set. Hollow.
You're like, a shiny Charizard.
Yeah, exactly. And to have a chance at pulling your own Charizard or any of the cards that you loved back then that's huge, isn't it?
Yeah. Can you imagine being able to have a base set pack and then giving it away and someone else opening a Charizard?
Yes, that did happen.
Packing a Charizard.
Yes, that
from
did
your
happen
pack.
to me. Yes. About 2 years ago, the base pack packs were 20 quid each. It did not matter at the time. Obviously matters now. But either way, Evolutions was a highly commercial success.
Oh, massive.
Like, from Pokemon standpoint, probably the biggest set since Hidden Fates. The biggest set.
Until
Hidden
Fates.
Until Hidden Fates, my bad.
I think it was bigger. It sold
You
in booster
reckon?
boxes. I think the print run was
It
ginormous.
was huge.
I think it's probably still printed.
It's definitely still printing.
Yeah,
it's
but
in
like-
collection boxes.
Yeah, but I mean, like, a lot.
Yeah,
A
probably.
lot.
Probably.
Everyone loves it, but that's what you want. You don't care if there's 10 million of them if you love it, right?
Exactly. So the supply is one of the biggest points, really.
Yeah.
Like, where could this set be in 10 years' time? The problem is they did print a ridiculous amount of them.
Yeah,
They're still in
100%.
collection boxes now. You can still get the booster boxes for like a 50% markup on what they retailed at.
Yeah, because they came out at the same price, like £80-90, didn't
Yeah.
they? As usual booster boxes. But now they're a little bit more.
A
Not
little
much.
bit more. But for 4 years,
Yeah.
that's not a lot, I don't think. I think to buy a Flashfire booster box, you're looking at about £400.
Okay, that's a lot more than you can buy Evolutions for.
Yeah, exactly. So that might be totally wrong now. To be fair, with where the prices are
10
going,
million
yeah,
pounds.
that could be totally wrong. But either way, the other XY sets have probably grew more.
Yeah.
You're probably looking at a minimum of £200, apart from the XY base set, which was a failure in every single regard.
Oh.
So Evolutions, it's all about that nostalgia hit, massive commercial success. The other problem was, this is another big problem, investors knew it.
Yeah, 100%. People were buying that thing by the shipload.
Exactly, and they were just storing them. They were literally, there was people all over Instagram who literally had 36 booster boxes
Yeah.
in their 6 cases, and they just said, well, I'm storing these away for years. Problem is, there wasn't just one person, it wasn't just two people. You're talking about hundreds of people
Yeah.
probably doing this, even if we're just talking about one booster box. But the thing is, if you're keeping that supply there of a booster box, the prices are never going to increase too much.
No, I think it'd be like, I don't know. I think it's a good thing for collectors in terms of you've got so much supply. You're easily going to be able to open that on a video and stuff. But in terms of an investment,
Well, it failed.
Yeah, like
I would actually attribute it. It's very similar to Lego Star Wars. now.
Yeah.
When they release a Star Wars Lego, like one of the big ones, like say a Death Star or something,
Yeah.
or the Millennium Falcon, everyone now knows they're valuable. And everyone now knows when they stop making them, they're going to increase in value.
Yeah.
But the problem is, when half of your supply is eaten up by investors, then the supply's still there. So therefore, the Star Wars Millennium Falcon, it might increase in price because, Lego aren't doing it. But they're not increasing in price by how they previously were.
I'd buy one of each.
Yeah, for sure. But like, it's an interesting concept that the prices don't go as high as they once did. If you bought a Millennium Falcon from 2001, then the price could have increased by 500%.
Oh yeah, the same with like the old like Han Solo and Boba Fett figures.
Yeah,
like if you can buy the new Black Series stuff. I think we've actually got some here. We've got the Elite Series. These things sold in the hundreds and thousands, like in their opening weeks when I used to work at the retail store that sold them. So it's like, oh, everyone's got them, whereas the old ones, people keep. I kept this in a box, not because I want to resell it at some point. I just think it looks cooler in the box.
But that's not many people are opening them, are they?
Nope, no one's opening them.
I would say that's the case for a lot of Evolutions.
Funko Pops.
Yeah,
they've got no value.
Yeah, because
they're all sealed.
Because
everyone's
no one
got them sealed.
I always say, like with Lego, at least you open it to play with it.
Yeah.
With Pokemon cards, you normally open it to play with it, collect it, trade it. That's the whole point of the game. Grade it, hopefully. But like, it's interesting. It's interesting. I would say that now Evolutions, maybe people are seeing it as a bit of a bargain.
Yeah, I mean, we looked at the prices just before we started recording this video for a booster box, and you can get them on Magic Madhouse for 149 quid.
Which for a 4-year-old set, which had that much nostalgia, it's got a big boy Charizard in it.
Yeah.
Like, and maybe people have gone, actually, it doesn't matter if the supply was absolute tons of it.
Yeah.
Because it's still worthwhile buying and grading them if they're Gem Mint 10s.
Well, 100%. If you do compare it to Hidden Fates, which obviously we just talked about, that is like £40 a pack or something ridiculous at the moment.
It did hit that, didn't it?
Yeah. Like some people are selling them on Facebook for like 10 packs for like 200 quid, which I know isn't £40 a pack, but it's like it has gone that high.
Yeah.
And Shiny Vault is a lot easier to grade.
That's very true. To be fair, the Mega Charizard EX is a classic Charizard they made easy to grade.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure they didn't mean to, but like it basically,
it's perfect condition.
I remember running the service back then. Basically, the entire submission was Mega Charizard EX because we didn't have that many submitters or many cards.
Yeah.
But like everything,
all 10 cards.
Yeah, but everything was that Mega Charizard EX, and I bought a case, so 6 booster boxes, and opened them all, and yeah, they graded well.
Yeah.
Like they all come back 10s mainly. So 80% 10s, which again, the population report is huge, but if the demand is there to eat it up, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, so we can actually...
What are we going to look at?
We can pull that card up, so we can have a look at the Evolutions Mega Charizard whilst we're doing it. So if you press the React button at the top, we should be able to see... oh, wow, there was a lot of promos. I didn't realise there were so many promos there.
We didn't even talk about the Charizard staff promo.
No, we didn't.
So, do you want me to go over what happened when that released?
You can do. Let me just check that everyone can see this.
That's the Mega Charizard EX, the one bottom right.
We've got the full art print of the Mega Charizard EX.
Yeah, the population will be in the thousands and thousands. We see at least 10 of them every submission, to be fair.
Yeah.
And we've graded probably a good few hundred. Well, yeah, I would say over the years.
Oh, easy.
Probably a good few hundred of those. But the Charizard staff Evolutions was an interesting point. So it came out, and every time it sold higher and higher and higher.
Yeah.
Every time. So people would be like, oh, wow, I just sold this for a record price. But then next time, they'd be like, oh, I've just sold this again for a record price. And it just kept growing and growing. I think a PSA 10 now goes for thousands of pounds.
Ooh.
So I would, where the money is in Evolutions was those staff promos. Because you had a base set Charizard with that staff stamp. Who's not going to love that? And the Evolutions. I can see now you've brought up Mega Pidgeot.
The best Pokemon.
In Tom's humble opinion.
Yeah.
Mega Pidgeot. I mean, is it a reason why people went to Evolutions?
It's why I care about Evolutions.
It's definitely not. What else we got in there?
We've got the Charizard, which I believe is at the very start somewhere, isn't it? There we go. The normal Charizard. So, as you can see from this one here, it's the base set. It's the Charizard that everybody knows.
Well, yeah, exactly. Whether you're massively into Pokemon or not, everyone knows of that Charizard, right? So,
exactly.
So if you showed this to someone, so you've got the evolutions. This is the staff one.
Is it going to show me? I don't think it's
think
going to show me
they've
an
got a scan of
option.
it.
Oh no. But we can see that we do have the Charizard Staff Evolution stamp pre-release and the Evolution stamp pre-release. I didn't realise there was actually a Pikachu as well.
So you got the Cracked Ice. That's pretty cool. I love the Cracked Ice holos, to be fair.
Yeah,
I've got a few Groudon ones.
Cute.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. So yeah, evolutions. Right? Okay, we've gone over what is now, where it has been.
Yep.
Where do we see it going? Let's add another 4 years. 2024. Where are we? The populations of most of these cards are insane.
I think this is maybe like I don't know how to word this in the right way. I think it's the intro to your collection.
Okay.
I think it's like the first thing that a lot of people collect because let's face it, base sets is not happening.
No,
like new people coming in
4 years time, if the growth carries on at this level.
Exactly, like you're coming straight into the grading scene. You ain't buying base set, like you're just not. You're not buying WotC first editions in general. But evolutions, that could be. I opened those cards when I was younger, and this is just the re-release. Yu-Gi-Oh do it all the time. They've had Legend of Blue Eyes come out every year for about 55 years or something.
I mean, that might slight exaggeration, but I get your point.
Yeah, like that, and it's the same artwork that you remember when you was a kid.
Yeah,
it's the same cards. They're literally the same. They've got the same attacks,
Pokemon
same
as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's the actual the species of Pokemon, I like to call it. Like they're the same ones. They're not Gen 2. They're not Gen 3. They're just the Gen 1 Pokemon that everyone knows and loves.
And I think you can collect your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon in the original format it came out in, just on an Evolutions card rather than a base set card.
Okay, so we think the hope of Evolutions is actually quite strong.
Yeah. I think it'll always sell. I don't know if it'll sell for stupid money. I'd actually hope it didn't for like as a new person or like from a new person's perspective. I'd hope that was kind of like your intro point and you didn't have to pay thousands and thousands to get your Charizard.
No, I don't think you ever will.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the Charizard PSA 10.
Okay, the Charizard does not grade at a PSA 10, so let's go with a 9.
Yeah. But otherwise, then again, it's always good to have a chase card in a set.
Oh, 100%.
It's always good to have a card that's difficult to grade, just a pain in the ass. Because if it's too easy, then everyone can do it and it loses value. So it's actually, I would argue, it's a good thing to have those. I don't really look at sets that don't have those sorts of cards.
No, I mean, even I think it needs more than one for the most part. Like the Gyarados Hyper Rare, does that make that whole set? Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Well, it's how do people collect those XY sets? It's whether they collect them EX. Yeah. How do they collect them?
I didn't know if you meant like XY as a whole, like the whole era.
Well, yeah. Even so, how do you collect them? Do you collect the EXs? You don't collect the holofoils? No. Surely, like the holofoils for many people are bulk, and they sell for 50p to £2 depending on the Pokemon. Apart from some Charizards, apart from some Pikachus, apart from the obvious ones.
Suicune.
Yeah. In general, they're classed as bulk.
Oh, I'd 100% say so. You're gonna have to find a collector that's really into that Pokemon as well, like unless they're playable.
But does that make those holos very collectible? Because they are classed as bulk at the moment, but then in 5 years' time they're impossible to find.
It depends.
I love the holos. See, this is it's always the difficult thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't know whether EXs in a lot of the XY sets are gonna ever hit. I know they did in the EX era. I don't know whether they're ever gonna hit like the thousands of pounds. Like WotC did. Like, don't get me wrong. There was a point in time when WotC was, when I joined the hobby, they were relatively easy to collect, and EX cards weren't really of much interest. Like, you could pick them up for £2-3 and grade them if you want, but who really cares? So WotC was, you that's your start point, your 50 quid a card.
Yeah.
And it would be interesting whether that's what happens to the XY era.
I think XY is like the dead era though, for me.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely an argument.
That's the thing I worry about. Like Sun and Moon was the rebirth of the Pokemon hype.
Well, Evolutions kicked it off.
Yeah.
Like, and then they you're right. They re-brought it back with Sun and Moon.
And they had Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've got Sword and Shield, massive success. You've had the Pokemon store open up in London, so the whole of the UK and half of Europe swam to London.
Yeah. Well, we were there. We were there that first time.
So like, there's been so much more of a push.
Yeah, momentum.
Pokemon Go released. Evolutions got big. Sun and Moon just banged, in every respect of the word. Pokemon YouTube has blew up massive.
Yeah.
And realistically, people our age have got cool jobs now and can spend money on Pokemon cards.
I would say you've
XY, I
put it
think,
there.
was in like the dead zone.
I mean, yeah,
Black and white and XY, like,
I don't think people collected a lot of them.
no.
I know. I don't.
It's a shame, actually, 'cause I really like black and white.
Yeah, I don't think the games were particularly bought as much as normal other
No,
games.
even though, still will say to this day, Black and White 2 best Pokemon games ever released.
But they maybe weren't the commercial successes
Oh
of
no,
their
not
previous.
at all. Not
so,
at all.
Like, because that's what sticks in people's heads.
Yeah.
Like, whether they have been involved.
Yeah.
Like, I don't particularly want to buy a set, like, from XY, because I don't have any fond memories of opening them up. I would be more inclined,
Yeah.
in 5 years' time, to buy Sun and Moon sets. Because, like, I've got memories of opening them up.
Sword and Shield, because we
Sword
played the
and
game
Shield.
as well.
Yeah, like, so that sticks in your memory
Like, did
more.
you play Sun and Moon? Did you play X and Y? Did you play Black and White?
No, I
So, well, like, realistically, you love collecting the EX stuff, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby,
Yeah.
Sapphire, like, the
Yeah,
games
yeah.
you played.
Yeah. Pokemon Ruby, beautiful, and Fire Red was the other one I
Yeah,
played
yeah.
a lot of. So like those are the ones that stick out.
Can't believe you didn't play Emerald as much.
I'm sorry, I did actually start playing it, but I just failed. Anyway, I think that covers evolutions, right?
Yeah, I think we love Evolutions. Probably don't see it going into the millions of pounds. Think it's a really good thing to have in your collection, though, because
Yeah.
it is the base set artworks and they all look sick. And yeah, I think that kind of sums up my thoughts on it, at least.
Yeah, I think it'll always be popular. There'll always be a demand. Probably going to be some sort of supply, always.
Yeah.
Whether even if it's 200, 250 quid, there's probably going to be booster boxes
Yeah.
available at some point because not everyone's opening them. Anyway, let's go on maybe to the more interesting part.
Neevolutions.
Neevolutions. I don't know if we should carry on with that for 15 minutes, but
Neo Revolutions.
but let's see. So Neo cards. Some Neo cards came out in Celestial Storm.
Yes.
The Sneasel and some other stuff that escapes me. Nothing particular crazy. The Feraligatr, for instance,
yeah.
came out in Dragon Majesty.
The
if you
Hollow.
remember, the Hollow.
Yeah.
So like, they definitely hinted at it.
Yeah, they've been like, hey, guess what? Maybe some Neo cards come in.
Yeah, they've been like, we could do this. We had Shining cards come out. Obviously, they weren't
Yeah.
anywhere.
So we had
They weren't the
Shining
same.
Legends and we've had Shiny Vault.
Yes. So, like, maybe I think in the next 3 years we'll see a Neo-centered set.
In Shiny Vault, there wasn't a Gyarados, was there?
No.
The shiny Pokemon that everybody's caught.
Yeah, there was no shiny Gyarados.
Pokemon Company. Sorry. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there needs to be a Neo 2.
You think there there needs to be?
Yeah, I feel like if you want to keep up that momentum, obviously you've got the games. You've got that stuff for the younger audience coming in. We've had Evolutions, though. And, like, yeah, you can re-release some cards as shiny cards and stuff and bring that in. But people love the Neo sets. The Neo artworks were beautiful.
So I would suggest, you know how we had Detective Pikachu?
Yeah,
I would suggest it would go into that slot.
like a mini set.
Yeah, like a full set.
Yeah.
But you know how we have 2 mini sets a year in general.
Yeah.
So so this last year we had Detective Pikachu and Hidden Fates. So I think they should stick to a Hidden Fates team, maybe gold cards, because obviously we've seen them in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
So I think they're more likely to come round in like October time
And they will
this year.
bank.
Yeah. But I definitely think you could get away with a Neo-centered set
Yeah.
around the May-April time.
Ooh.
In between the first and second, or the second and third main set release. So there's 4 set releases in a year.
Just so you guys know, if that ever happens, I am buying every single thing I see. So, yeah.
You know what I'd really
No one else
like?
will have any supply because I'll have it all. Sorry.
You know what I'd really like as well? They did it in the binders,
What?
not booster boxes.
in
so
binders.
Southern Islands. Do you remember Southern
Oh,
Islands?
so they're like the promo binders.
Now, could you imagine? Oh yeah, you see where I'm going with this?
Oh, yeah, but they're all the same cards.
No, but you change it up. So you have some. So you know how you have collection boxes?
Yeah.
Instead, you go for like a binder setup, where like so you have packs in the binder, but then you have your normal promos in there as well. That's kind of where my mind would go. Something different to what there is currently.
I like the idea,
Yeah.
but I'd just throw away the binder.
What?
I'd have them graded.
What? You'd throw away the binder?
No, I wouldn't throw it away, but I wouldn't use it. It can't fit a PSA card in there.
No, but you can't use the collection boxes either.
Yeah,
I would say
they
binders,
do literally get recycled.
Yeah, but I'd say the binder's more useful than that. That's what I would like to see, something a bit more inventive. If there was a new mini set release, like with Detective Pikachu,
Yeah.
it wasn't just the normal stuff. Like they did have. Remember the fold away, because we absolutely hated that.
Oh, that was.
Yeah.
Pokemon Company, do not do that again.
Yeah, but I don't want I don't want to see it in booster boxes.
No,
'Cause
no,
to
I
be-
agree. I don't
to
want
be
see
fair,
boosters.
Like, I just don't want loads of people having tons of packs and then just being like, oh, I'm going to sell these packs for £5.
Yeah.
I don't think it works. The tins, yeah, sure, but like maybe 6 months after its initial release.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you have a Lugia,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Ho-Ho, and a, well, I don't know, who else would you have? Who else would you have?
The doggies?
Maybe the doggies, yeah, maybe the free doggies, actually. That probably
Yeah,
works
yeah.
better. So the free doggies. But yeah, okay, maybe you have the tin release, but then have maybe just one product being a binder. Like, I'm not saying all of it.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, you should have one product, which is maybe a Ho-Ho and Lugia. We have a binder each for them.
Yeah.
You see where I'm going?
Yeah, I can see where you.
Like,
can see where
I
that's
want
going.
it to be a bit more inventive if that was going to be the case. If they were going to re-release these cards.
Oh, he's dying. He's that excited by the Neo cards that he has actually died.
Oh, jeez. I don't know what happened then. A big exhale.
He was like,
Inhale.
Pokemon!
So, like, yes, that's the way I would go. And obviously, there'll be Lugia EX, Ho-Ho EX, and there'll be EX cards still in there, or GX, sorry, or V cards.
Yeah, it'd be V cards.
Yeah, it'd be
right?
V, wouldn't it?
No, I think
What would you go with?
instead of that, let's do the Neo sets, right? As they were. But you know how you had the Shining cards?
Yeah.
Mix the Shinings from Shining Legends in, so the other Shining Legendaries, but in the style of the old Neo art.
Okay.
So you got like a proper Shining. Who do we have in Shining Legends? Shining Volcanion or whatever. Do you know what I mean? But like
Yeah.
in the style of the Watsy kind of print artwork, Sugimari
That
art.
could be something. Yeah.
Oh, all of the Legendaries are Shinings, like secret rare Shinings.
Every single one.
All of the
Wouldn't create too
proper
much supply.
Legendaries. No, because you just make them hard to get. You'd
Yeah,
still have
okay,
the like
okay.
crappy chance of pulling a secret rare.
Okay. Yeah, that could definitely work as well. So you like re-release into the Shinings and you put new Pokemon into those Shinings.
Oh my! Everything is
to be
fizzing.
fair,
I'm
that,
feeling good.
that was the main hit point of Neo.
Yep.
Neo Rev, you got the Gyarados, Magikarp, and Neo Destiny, obviously the pinnacle in my opinion,
Yeah.
where those Shinings were. So yeah, why couldn't you mix it up with Neo Gen, Neo Discovery? Because Neo Discovery, you know, we've said is a bit boring. We got a few dislikes for that, which is fine. But Neo Gen, like the whole reason of Neo Gen is it's very difficult to grade.
Yeah.
Why not give people that chance of owning a Typhlosion 17? I mean, because they make it blatantly obvious it's a reprint. It's
Yeah.
not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they're exactly the same card and they change the code. Like, the Charizard to Charizard is different.
Yeah.
Like, the style. Like, the artwork is exactly the same, don't get me wrong, but the style of the card is different. So I don't think it would have any effect on the actual
Plus,
prices
it's got
of
a
those cards.
set logo.
Exactly. So there's definitely more difference on the reprint. I don't know why we couldn't go with that, to be fair.
Yeah.
I to be fair, Pokemon
What
just
would be
do
the
it-
card you'd want introduced as a Shining? Or the Pokemon, should I say? As
Slowking?
Shining Slowking.
I'd really like
Which
that.
is a weird kind of mouthful.
Shining Slowking.
Yeah, it's a good shout, to be fair.
Yeah, I like Slow, because that, when I think of Neo, a lot of the time I think of Slowking, Ampharos as well. Huge.
Yeah.
In like he's in every single set apart from Neo Discovery.
No, I like it.
So like the Ampharos, I would go with the stuff that is Gen 2 nailed on.
Yeah.
Azumarill maybe. Like
They're good shouts. They're all good shouts.
yeah, I like
Shiny Sudowoodo?
yeah. Why not? Why not?
I love Sudowoodo.
You had Noctowl, which was awful. So,
Noctowl is a joke. For Pokemon, in general.
but yeah, I think we could do. I think they could do that.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, I don't really know.
So, guys,
Yeah.
remember, everyone tweet at the Pokemon Company. We need a re-release of the Neos in the TCG. Go tweet at them. Go Facebook message them. Do you know what? Send them actual post and say, look, watch these guys. They got good ideas. Great. Neo, we want to know your comments.
Yeah.
Neo
Give us your comments.
Revolutions?
Yeah. What do you guys think about them re-releasing Neo cards? Would it have an effect on the collector's market? Do people have the same feelings about Neo
Yeah.
as they did about the original Watsy cards? Maybe we're totally wrong. I suggested they could bring out Fossil and Jungle.
Best of Watsy.
Best of Watsy.
I mean, Wizards wouldn't allow them to do that, but still.
Like maybe a Legendary Collection type thing, base set 2 type thing.
Oh.
So like, you know, there's loads of ideas that they could do. We've just jumped straight to Neo. We've gone, forget everything else.
Gold sparkly hyper rares like in Sword and Shield and Rebel Clash off the Shining cards.
That's a shout. But, you know, other Team Rocket. They did Team Rocket Returns, but they could do another one.
Team Rocket's a banger, to be fair.
And then the gym cards, like they could definitely do. Like, there's a lot of ideas that Pokemon Company could go with. But we probably will discuss them at length in general at another time. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, then listen to Tom.
Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe, notification bell. Instagrams, you know the drill.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, and give us your thoughts.
See you next time. Bye.